It's just your heart that's hollow. Can't be stuck out in your way, living like it's no tomorrow. Not just your action, this world a distraction. Can't seek satisfaction, can't get caught out here like I let that life there in the past, I can't go back again. Right now I like just where I'm at, this one no accident. They like you changed on me, ain't the same like back then. They don't know what happened, the truth is that I'm tapped in. I'm a warrior, they know I'm a prophet. I'm a warrior, they know we don't profit. I'm a warrior, they know I'm a prophet. I'm a warrior, I'm a warrior.
Blood, two-edged sword, weapons ain't carnal, don't need no plot. Got the angels with me, if you with demons, then you are out. At the end of the day, you ain't no doomsday at the clock. Yeah, I changed on the man that I was, I had to swap. I'm a warrior, I might not have riches in the bank, more than innocent. That just mean I kill with the saints, we going hard, and the pain ain't going back again. Morse code with the scriptures, yeah, I'm tapped in. Yeah, I like where I'm at in these trying times. I stand with the king, I don't compromise. These haters be salty, they blood pressure up, cause we killing their lives, they idolize. The warriors down when it's time to ride. We crossing our T's and we die lies. The army seeing the fear in these heathens, just as the word of
I left that like there in the past, I can't go back again. Right now I like just where I'm at, this one no accident. They like you changed on me, ain't the same like back then. They don't know what happened, the truth is that I'm tapped in. I'm a warrior, they know I'm a prophet. I'm a warrior, they know we don't profit. I'm a warrior, they know I'm a prophet. I'm a warrior,
Let's go. Tap me in, ready to go for the kill. Cause they already know what I'm about, straight warrior shit. Nah, you don't know about that, cause they don't really come up their house. You trying to blitz, man, you done fell in the ditch. I suggest that you call time out. I told you before, I'ma tell you again. If you effing around, you gon' find out. That I'm a god, I let my light so shine that it look in the middle of the night like the middle of the day. And tell a Christian stop lying on Christ, when he crack that sky, he ain't really finna play with nobody. If a Christian feeling froggy, the bliss our church, we make a call, that's 50 cents. Like go shot it, go shot it. A little faith make a difference. Shout out to the sons of thunder, cause we go the distance. Niggas be coming against us. Over a chair, you gotta be kidding. But if they had the chance, that they'll pull the trigger. You can take a nigga out of the world, but you can't take the world out of the nigga.
they like there in the past, I can't go back.
I said nigga too many times.
I like just where I'm at, this one no accident. They like you changed on me, ain't the same like back then. They don't know what happened, the truth is that I'm tapped in. I'm a warrior, they know I'm a prophet. I'm a warrior, they know we don't profit. I'm a warrior, they know I'm a prophet. I'm a warrior, who won't war with us.
You are now flying.
Applying pressure to the pedal breaking. Lord know we dedicated. Revealing truth to our people, we been miseducated. Great awakening taking place and they can't decimate it. Truth serum that can't be replicated. Get medicated, this that Psalms 10780. We got this truth and can't keep calm. On the corner dropping bombs, can't be detonated. Jump from coast to coast like LeBron, but we never traded. Got the breath of life in my lungs, I'm resuscitated. Precepts, the only P we pushing in this heat, hitting harder than a desert eagle bullet hit the earth with the line. Let it sink and we gon' hook 'em. We had idols in our mind, heard his word and we forsook 'em. All in Memphis, no more rent. We raising up the 12. They say the truth hurts, so we labor in travail. From NYC to Houston, from LA to Riverdale, talking truth, taking the kingdom in the gates of wicked hell.
Just touched down, I ain't got my foot on the brake. Truth got my mind, I'm feeling renewed every day. Giving sight to the blind, it's something we do every day. And I don't care if what I'm saying make you feel away. Yeah, let's talk truth. Let's talk about it. Let's talk truth. Let's talk
Hey, shalom, 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 Israel, Most High in Christ. Blessed. Welcome back to another week of Let's Talk Truth. Y'all know what it is, man. We live today, man. Yeah. We live in full effect. We got a good topic for y'all, all right? But first things first, we got a special guest. All right? So we got myself, Officer Jonah, to my left. Officer Akiem. Y'all know we got Officer Lakim reading. Now, we are a little short-handed today, but guess what? The work don't stop. The mission don't stop. Yeah. All right, shout out to our bishops, deacons, and captains continuing to push this truth. All right, bringing it forward. All right, so before we get into the topic, y'all see right there, where is it at? Right there. Fire. Right there. Donate to the Booster Club, man. Donate to the Booster Club. Continue to send the prophets throughout the four corners of the earth so that we can come out of our oppression. As y'all see the title, IT, y'all got that thumbnail? Yeah. Let's put a thumbnail up. Y'all see the title, The Land of the Greed and Home of the Slave. America with 3 Ks. Why? Because why do we got to go over stuff like this? Our people have it set in their minds that America is paradise. America is their kingdom. America is our home. What did it say? What did it say in the song? I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. What did he say? Something about the people that came and gave their lives for me. What I'm talking about. But what we gonna realize in due time, especially you blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, America is not your home. America is not your rest. You have been deceived. You have been hoodwinked. You have been bamboozled. You have been hornswoggled. What's another word? Swindled. You've been swindled. With all of the above, you have been. If you believe America is your home, if you believe America is your peace, hey, you in trouble. You in grave danger. All right, before we get into the topic, get Proverbs the 8th chapter. Proverbs chapter 8 and verse 6. Y'all know how we start off. You gonna learn today?
The book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 6. Come on. Hear, for I will speak of excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things.
Guess what? You're not going to find the right and excellent things on Shade Room. You're not going to find the right and excellent things on The Breakfast Club, on Hot 97, on iHeartRadio, on the BET Awards. You're not going to find those excellent and right things there. Where are you going to find them at? Come on.
For my mouth shall speak
God's
truth.
mouth, the Bible, the word of God shall what?
Speak truth.
Shall speak what?
For my mouth shall speak truth.
Guess what? Let's talk truth. That's why every week, every Friday, we come directly out of the scriptures to give you the truth and the biblical perspective of what our people face on a day-to-day basis. Yeah. Is that it on that?
And wickedness is an abomination to my lips.
And wickedness is an abomination to God's lips. So guess what? We're going to get right into it. We're not going to waste no time. Let's see the reason for the season. IT, pull that video up.
Let's go. Is this America? The land of the free and the home of the brave, where we have to sleep with our telephones off of the hook because our lives be threatened daily, because we want to live as decent human beings in America. Thank you.
Hey, get a script, my bad. Hey, y'all heard what the sister says. Is this supposed to be the land of the free and the home of the brave? If you don't know the scripture, we're going to play the next video. I'll give you time to get it. We roar like bears. All right. Hey, play the next video. Because not only was this taking place back then with our people and the elderly of our community were feeling the oppression, the affliction of our race, but it's also in more recent times, even our young children are experiencing the curses. So play that video.
I come here today to talk about how I feel, and I feel like that we are treated differently than other people, and I don't like how we're treated, and just because of our color doesn't mean anything to me. I believe that
you're doing great. You're doing a great job.
Don't stop. Do not stop.
we are black people and we shouldn't have to feel like this. We shouldn't have to protest because y'all are treating us wrong. We do this because we need to and have rights.
talk. Go ahead.
I've been born and raised in Charlotte, and I never felt this way till now. And I can't stand how we're treated. And it's a shame that our fathers and mothers are killed, and we can't even see them anymore. That's right. It's a shame that we have to go to the graveyard and bury them. And we have tears, and we shouldn't have tears. We need our fathers and mothers to be by our side.
Do y'all see this? Are you crying? I'm just listen, this is pain right here.
Right.
This is oppression right here. You can't fake this. You can't act this. This isn't you can't coerce a child into doing nothing like that. But our people now, they think it's all fun and games. We're teaching the kids to do TikToks and to aspire to become professional athletes when our people are suffering real oppression in this country. She said we shouldn't have to see our fathers and mothers constantly being killed. No justice, no peace. That shit shouldn't be this way. But there are those of our race who think these things are normal. But every time something happens, what's the first thing we do? You see us on these platforms, we crying, we screaming, we looking for help, we looking for justice in a country that does not love you. All right, read that scripture.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 59, verse 11.
Let's see if the Bible has come to life. For our people that think, especially we got people get on Clubhouse, they follow us, they come to our TikToks and comment wild rhetoric. They don't believe in the scriptures. I want y'all to tell me if this happened to God's people. Read what you got.
We roar all like bears.
We do what?
We roar all like
God
bears.
said the time will come when his people will roar like bears. How does a bear roar? It sounds like crying. Roar. Y'all IT, y'all ain't got no sound bite of a bear. What the hell is this? Read it again.
We roar all like bears.
We roar like bears. Come on.
And mourn, soar like doves.
And we mourn. We mourn, soar like doves. That's what you see with our sister Fannie. Was it Fannie Mae? Fannie Lou Hamer. Fannie Lou Hamer. You see with the young sister. Our people are mourning, in a state of mourning, and these are just some of the videos. This is not to mention during the time of Mike Brown. This is not to mention during the time of George Floyd. This is not to mention a few years back when our people were marching saying, I am a man. What race of people you know that got to grab posters and write, I am a man on there in order to prove that they're human beings? Who suffers these things that outside of us? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You don't see it. It doesn't exist. But you have convinced yourself in your mind that we all equal. What did the brother say? Ronnie King? Can we all just get along? Can we all just get along? What makes you think that the nations want to get along with you? Right. Get Zephaniah 2:1 real quick. It's a little more. Finish that out.
We look for judgment, but there is none.
We look for judgment. What you see with that young sister on the video, she's looking for judgment. She's letting it be known we shouldn't suffer these things. What's going on? This hurts. This is painful. This is physical torment. This is mental torment. This is psychological torment. What do you think it does to a child when they see their father get shot on video, on social media by the police? What do you think it does to a child when they see their mother get shot by the police? It does something. It rewires us spiritually and mentally. And that's why our community is the way it is now. Is there more on that?
For salvation. But it is far off from us.
That's why we're looking for salvation, but it's far from us. You know why? Because we're looking for salvation in all the wrong places.
Right.
We're looking for salvation in the same people that enslaved us, that raped our forefathers and foremothers, that robbed our forefathers of this country, the so-called Native American Indians, the tribe of Gad, according to the scriptures. Here it is. You understand your people are Gad, and this is where y'all come from. But in the same breath, you'll be asking America for reparations and for help and support. Why would they came over here, took all your animals, all your land, all your resources, and you think they're going to help you in return?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Hey, you know what's missing? What our people don't know and why they have that stance and why they be crying and all of that? They don't know why. They don't know the why. And that's what when they get with Ben Crump and Al Sharpton and all of that, or they go on video and they say things like, can't we all just get along? Why do we have to go through this? They don't know why, but the prophets have the why. After that, let me get Micah 2 and 10.
You go and grab it real quick.
Yeah, get Micah 2 and 10. That's going to explain why these things happen. Yeah. Because we don't belong here. So we not supposed to be comfortable here. We were sent here as a punishment. That's like going to prison and you want to live your best life. You want the warden and everybody to treat you good. You sent there to serve a sentence to get your mind right and read that.
The book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart.
So that's just to the Israelites. The same thing is come out of her, my people. Come out of America. We're supposed to depart from this place. Go ahead.
For this is not your rest.
This is not the country that we seek. This is not our land. This is not our rest. This is not paradise. No matter how much money we make, no matter what type of riches and stuff we get, we try to attain to ourselves. We try to make a better life. This is not it for us. Read.
Because it is polluted. It shall destroy you.
This place is built for our destruction. We're never going to have peace. Finish that?
Even with a sword destruction.
We're only going to be destroyed until we return to the one true God, and then we're going to go to where we belong at and have peace.
Hit the bomb! Yep, 100%, 100%. Get that in Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1.
We're talking about
for our people that think this is their rest. They think this is home. What they say about America? But I love her, man. Let's see how America feels about you. Read what you got.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1.
Come on.
Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation, not desire.
Now, this is the part that we have failed to do. But somebody thinking right now, we do come together. Don't we come together for the hood, Nick?
Yep.
What about for the freak, Nick? What about for Labor Day weekend? What they do last Friday? July 4th.
4th of
July. You got black men blowing their damn hands off in celebration of America's independence. Jeez. But just 2 weeks prior, everybody was crying about getting off for Juneteenth.
How is that?
Everybody at my job was asking the boss, how can you make us work on Juneteenth? I'm thinking to myself, man, these folks crazy. They think Esau finna get them off of Juneteenth. You got another thing coming.
Hey, the topic is on point. Last week was 4th of July, America independence, right? We were in slavery, and it's the home of the free and the land of the slaves, right? Showing the mistreatment of our people and us wanting to fit in with America, wanting peace in America. But when America was getting their freedom, we were slaves. Just like today with that big, beautiful bill, it's more things to benefit Esau, the white man, Americans, and more oppression for the slaves.
The problem is, black people think they are U.S. citizens. They look up, they see what's going on with the Northern Kingdom and so on and so forth, and in their mind, oh, well, this don't have nothing to do with us. Not realizing, black man and black woman, I want y'all to understand something. You are not a citizen here. You are a denizen.
Right.
You are a denizen. You are allowed certain amenities, but at the end of the day, as this stuff begin to pop off more and more, they're going to show you slowly but surely America does not love you. Right. Read what you got.
Verse 2.
Read verse 1 again.
Verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation, not desire.
This is the thing we have not tried yet. We have not tried coming together under the laws of God. Right. The banner of the scriptures. We ain't came together on that yet. And you wonder why things continue to happen to our people. Man, you know how many mass shootings took place on July 4th last week? That's all you see. If you go on Google right now, July 4th shooting, you're going to see shootings that took place in every city in America.
Genocide.
Yeah, we doing our own genocide.
Damn.
Because we're still trusting in oppression and we think we're going to seek asylum in those things. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. As long as we continue to resort to Esau's holidays, customs, traditions, and philosophies, you will stay a slave.
That's right.
We will continue to be at the bottom of society because we trust in oppression. All right? Play that video.
It comes as a great shock around the age of 5 or 6 or 7 to discover that the flag to which you have pledged allegiance, along with everybody else, has not pledged allegiance to you.
Rewind it again, because he's saying something, because it's a Negro somewhere right now that whenever the Pledge of Allegiance come on, he get on other Negroes for not standing up.
Toby be good nigga.
Stand up. What's wrong with y'all? Man, y'all remember the Colin Kaepernick situation?
Right.
The whole NFL crucified him because he didn't want to stand up for the national anthem. Let's see what James Baldwin has to say about this.
It comes as a great shock around the age of 5 or 6 or 7 to discover the flag to which you have pledged allegiance.
The flag.
Along with every.
The flag that you have pledged allegiance to. Who remember as children growing up in school? We would get in class, we'd set our lunch boxes down.
Yep.
And it's time to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yep. We had to say the pledge, the pledge allegiance to the flag, and blah blah blah. And then you have the song that they play.
Yep, the national anthem. Hey, can we get the definition of allegiance, please, for 500?
Let's go.
Is that still on the board?
Yes, sir.
Allegiance for 500.
You gonna learn today?
Yeah, let's see what they made Negroes commit and agree to.
Allegiance, loyalty, or commitment of a subordinate.
Of a what?
Of a subordinate.
What'd that tell you?
Hey, man, that's crazy.
That alone should tell you are a slave.
Right.
It says when you pledge allegiance, you are agreeing to being a subordinate. So if you pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
Right?
what are you saying? That you are pledging your loyalty and your commitment to your superior, which is Esau Edom.
You know what that is, remix? They
that?
was training us all the way from children to slaves obey your masters.
Exactly.
They just remixed it.
Exactly. It's something they call it repeat. You know the phrase is called something repeat. And the more somebody says something, the more they internalize it and believe it. That's why you get Negroes when they turn 30, 40, 50 years old, when we teach them that they are the Israelites, they don't want to hear it. Because for the last 30 years of their lives, they have sang their allegiance for this country. All right, finish that definition.
Loyalty.
All right, IT.
Loyalty or commitment of a subordinate to a superior or an individual to a group or cause.
To a group or a cause. What's the group or cause of America? Protestantism, democracy, the everything that comes with America's policies, philosophies, and beliefs. The mark, sin.
Right.
Our people continuing to live a lie as a Baptist, a Methodist, a Pentecostal, Episcopalian.
Right.
What's another one? AME. Black people think, oh, I'm AME, I'm different. Kojic. Not realizing Kojic is the offscoring of the Church of God because Esau doesn't want to go to church with Negroes. I'm telling you, man, this level of commitment and Stockholm syndrome is deeper rooted than our people think. Read the synonyms for allegiance.
Loyalty, faithfulness, fidelity, obedience, fealty, adherence, homage, devotion, bond, trueness, true-heartedness.
This one, what does it say? I just seen one. It said bond. Bond. Guess what? Our people have made a covenant with death.
Wait, check this out. Pull up the words to the Pledge of Allegiance.
You gonna learn today?
Because I'm going to read what you was talking about. It says, the more it's repeated, the more it becomes
Don't rock
true.
our people to sleep, bro. You know they hear this thing. It does something to them.
It says, touches on a psychological phenomenon known as the illusionary truth effect. The more something is repeated, right? It don't matter if it's accurate or not. People gonna believe that it's true.
Yep.
So look at the words of the Pledge of Allegiance. Show that.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
So I'm a slave that's gonna obey my master. Read.
And to the republic for which it stands. One nation under God.
That's the part right there. That's the hypocrisy. If it's one nation under God, then why is there deportation of the Latinos?
Right.
Check me.
Why has there been oppression, Jim Crow, black codes, police brutality, all of these cases which we going over today of black people, of Native American, of Latino people? Why is the big beautiful bill benefiting the white people and not all nations or not everybody? Because it's not one nation. But they repeat it so much, you think it's true. Yep. And black people think that they are accepted.
Yep. Hey, pull the other one back up, y'all. Pull that Pledge of Allegiance back up. This is what our people believe right here. Because out there it says one nation under God. You know what they make Negroes say? Indivisible. Indivisible. It's nothing you can do to divide me from my slave master.
Why Jesus?
With liberty and justice. For all liberty, what liberty mean?
Freedom.
Libertad. Libre. Freedom. What Negroes is free? Who free? If you free, let me guess. If you want to travel out of the country, you can just go. You ain't got to get permission. Oh, but you got to get a passport, right? Oh, okay.
Passport, yeah.
If you become a felon, can you get a passport?
Hell no.
If you got child support, can you get a passport?
No, sir.
But what happened to the liberty? What happened to the justice for all? We're going to see today that justice for all is not talking about for you so-called blacks and Hispanics.
That's right.
It's not talking about that. Get to read the scripture for the black man who's indivisible, Isaiah 30 and 12.
The book of Isaiah.
And look up when the Pledge of Allegiance was written.
You gonna learn today?
Look that up, IT. Read what you got.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 12.
Come on.
Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because he despised this word and trust in oppression.
You trust in that pledge. You trust in that agreement, that commitment, that bond, that covenant that you have made with this country that enslaved your forefathers and foremothers. I'm a Johnson. Y'all remember when LaDainian Tomlinson was inducted into the Hall of Fame?
Oh, he was proud of his last name.
Bishop brought it out many years ago. I'm proud to be a Tomlinson man. What are you talking about, man? What do you mean by that?
Nigga, shut up.
Because now everything you do goes back to the Tomlinsons. Just like as a slave, if you had a patent or if you had a invention, who did it go back to? Your slave masters.
Right.
But we trust in oppression. Finish it out.
And perverseness, and stay thereon.
And stay thereon. And our people don't want to change from that at all. All right, go ahead, officer.
Pull this up.
Let's go.
That's some.
We just want to show when it was written.
Yes, sir. The U.S. Pledge of Allegiance is a patriotic recited verse that promises allegiance to the flag of the United States and the Republic of the United States. The first version was written in 1885.
So 1885. And we know what some of y'all are saying. Well, in 1885, Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves.
I am free.
But there was still people on slave plantations that had no clue about the Emancipation Proclamation.
Damn.
And we were still three of a man in their same documents, in their same constitution.
Yeah.
So this did not apply to us when they wrote this Pledge of Allegiance. This was not for us. Go ahead.
Yep. Hey, that Pledge of Allegiance reminds me, we're going to move on because this is just the intro to the topic. We're not even supposed to be this far yet.
Right.
All right, but this is going to show you, man, our people, we easily get warped into the philosophies of America. Play that again from the top, James Baldwin.
Let's go.
It comes as a great shock around the age of 5 or 6 or 7 to discover that the flag to which you have pledged allegiance, along with everybody else, has not pledged allegiance to you. It comes as a great shock to discover that Gary Cooper killing off the Indians when you were rooting for Gary Cooper, that the Indians were you. It comes as a great shock to discover that the country, which is your birthplace, and to which you owe your life and your identity, has not in its whole system of reality evolved any place for you.
So he said, James Baldwin said something heavy. Damn. He said the country that you pledge your allegiance to has not pledged an allegiance to you. They have not made commitments to serving you and taking care of you and making sure you got what you need. Why would they do that? Tell me, why would I enslave you and help you?
Helpful?
Right.
What do me or whoever, Esau, it could be Moab, it could be Ammon, what do they get out of helping you? But you convinced yourself in your mind that they love you, that they care about you. I'm going to show you the commitment that these people agreed to make sure that they do. Get Deuteronomy chapter 28. This is what Esau made sure they are going to continue to commit to doing. 28, verse 33.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 33.
Come on.
The fruits of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
Shall who?
Shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
So guess what? Britain, France, the Dutch, every race, every European race that has taken part in our oppression, they understand this is their job. They understand this is why they were created. Hold that. Get that in Psalms. Psalms 13 and 17, 17 and 13. The wicked God's sword.
17:13.
17:13. Read that.
So Psalm chapter 17, verse 13.
Come on.
Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Why was Esau created?
Which is thy sword.
Yeah, so these people are only in power because God is using them as his sword. Yeah. That's why it says in Romans chapter 9, just like he hardened Pharaoh's heart, he's hardening these same people. But we think we're going to change them. Like leadership always say, for some reason, every black generation comes along, and it's always that one wise Negro that gets a bright idea. Wait a minute. I have a plan. Right. I think we can change them, guys. What's the video? Guys, coach is right. It's always a Negro that think coach is right. Guess what? That's not going to happen. Their hearts are not upright in them. They are born speaking lies. They are estranged from the womb. Yeah. All these things are in the scriptures, but the Christian church teaches you not to read the Old Testament. That's why you don't know who your oppressor is, who your enemy is, who the devil is. And when you get to the book of Revelation and you read about this country who God describes in great detail, and you think it's sealed, it's locked away. Babylon. What is Babylon? You living in Babylon. Right. Babylon the Great, the land of your oppression that you believe is America.
Hey, read that again. I want them to get the point you made of why the white man was created. Because the Pledge of Allegiance said indivisible. And when we at camp, it's hard to separate our people from the white man. Yeah. You teaching them salvation for them. All the things that the Most High God have in store for them. They're going to ask you, well, what about white people? Message. Read that.
Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
So the wicked, Esau, is God's sword. He's using them to punish us. That's his purpose. And then he's going to be destroyed. It's not for us to be inseparable or indivisible from him, especially when we get into white Jesus, which America was built on the back of white Jesus. That image, Caesar Boo. So that's the purpose of the white man. Go ahead.
Yep, go back to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 33.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 33.
I'm going to show you what these people going to make sure they do. Guess what? Because the only people that don't keep their side of the deal is the blacks and Hispanics, the Israelites. Everybody else do what they supposed to do. Hell, even the sun and the moon do what they supposed to do. Right. That's why it's the new moon right now. Because every month the moon know what time it is. It's feast time. I got you, Lord. Guess what? Every morning, the sun understands their assignment. I got to go be a light by day. You know what happens when Negroes wake up in the morning? They smoke a blunt. They take a fifth to the head. They go find some thoughts. Watch this. What you got?
The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
Guess what? That was the prophecy thousands of years ago, right? They made sure they did it. They took your fruits. They took your land. Come on.
And thou shalt be only oppressed.
Who's the thou here? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You are the Israelites and our people scattered throughout the diaspora, in India, in Papua New Guinea, in Ghana, in London, in China. Everywhere you go where our people reside, you face these curses. God says you shall only what?
Thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always.
You shall only be oppressed and crushed sometimes.
Always.
For a few years.
Always.
For a little amount of time.
Always.
What is God telling you, so-called black man? That oppression ain't stopping. These curses shall pursue us and overtake us until what? Thou be destroyed. That's right. So oppression, I bet our people probably never knew the word oppression was in the Bible. Oppressed. It's showing you right here we're going to be oppressed and crushed always. So that's why America is the land of the greed and the home of the slave. We're not going to get too far into the topic, y'all. That's just the intro. That's just the idea of where we going. That's right. But y'all know we got our segments. IT, bring the segment in.
Yeah.
All right, man. Y'all know we got our segment, the gem of the week, where we pull content, whether it be from our congregation, from our social media platforms, from our leadership, or from somebody in the world. If they say something wise, we'll highlight them, right?
Yeah.
You know, if people in the world, they have little glimpses here and there of wisdom. And believe it or not, a lot of things, I want y'all to understand what I'm about to say. The world, they don't give us credit. But a lot of their mindsets and their thoughts on things, they get from us.
Facts.
Like, people are even saying all praises to the Most High now. Let me guess. They think Islam started that?
Right.
APTTMH.
APTTMH. They getting this from us. Our people, because they watching. They might not have repented yet, but they might not have came and put on a purple shirt yet, but they listening on Clubhouse.
That's right.
Y'all think we have thousands of people in the room every single night. We have red tickets in the room every single night. People that stay first time listening. Y'all know we got people that get on Biblical Smoke every night that's not in the truth. They not in the truth. They don't plan on repenting. They don't plan on doing anything. But they get on there every night because they like listening to the scriptures. You know, it says in Ezekiel, our people, it's a lovely song. You know what I'm saying? But this is an example of a brother who he's probably been seeing us somewhere. Play that real quick. It's a gem.
Telling you.
It's a gem right here. Play that.
Women's cannot do this right here. Do it. We can't do it. What women can't do? Because you always talking about what women can't do. You ready to say what a woman can't do? We do everything y'all can do. What we can't do? Because, baby, I'm waiting. I cook like you cook. I wash my tail like you wash your tail. I wake up and live a whole 24 hours like you live a whole 24. I get the same 24 you get.
Shut the hell up.
Only difference is you know what. But what we can't do, let a man can. Because we can provide for ourselves. I can go on and on and on and on. Women, they strong. We strong. We can do whatever it is we need to be done. So y'all can't be quiet. That's what it is.
That's right.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, put in the comments what y'all think the trick. Sisters, put in the comments what's the gem out of that.
Yeah.
Because it's really evident to us. The brother just dropped the nugget. He said, I'm going to show y'all what women can't do that men know how to do. It's Sirach chapter 26, verse 14. What your sisters got to understand, this is your superpower right here. This is your superpower. And she proved this point, that when you go against this, you only hurt yourself and you look crazy. You sisters, I'm telling you, y'all be looking crazy. See what you got.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 14. A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord.
What's the operative word here? Silence. It says a what?
A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord.
The thing is, sometimes you sisters, y'all got to realize, yes, y'all can cook and clean and do all that stuff, and that's good, and we appreciate that. That's good, but sometimes you got to learn to be quiet. Hit the bomb! That's what he's trying to explain to his, what y'all say, old lady. That's how y'all say his old lady?
Yeah, his old lady. He's showing his old lady that she can't be quiet.
That's what he's trying to show his old lady. That sometimes you just got to be silent and loving. All right? It says this type of woman is what?
Is a gift of the Lord.
Is a gift of the Lord. Come on.
And there is nothing so much worth as a mind well
and
instructed.
There's nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. All right, so sisters, I hope y'all understand that. Jim, you got something on that?
Yeah, the whole point was she made the own point. She proving the point when she said, I can go on and on and on and on and on. And he just sitting there. And that's when he just like, all right, I had enough. Y'all can't be quiet. Then she was first she was on hush mode. Then she said, what? She heard clearly what he said.
Yeah, watch this. Get verse 27, same chapter.
Verse 27.
I'm gonna show y'all what you sisters, what y'all don't understand y'all doing. Read what you got.
A loud crying woman and a scold shall be sought out to drive away the enemy.
What's this loud crying woman? This nagging woman, this wham, wham, wham. I have so much to say. You don't understand how that makes me feel.
Are you crying?
You literally don't listen to me. Sisters, that's not it. It says it even gets to a point where it can become so bad that it'll be used. Sometimes for some of you sisters, whenever stuff pop off and the Northern Army won't leave us alone, some of you sisters might need to go out on the front line and just do what y'all do at home.
Put them on the front line.
Just put them on the front line and just let them nag.
Just talk.
Esau, they gonna leave us alone, bro. They ain't gonna mess with us. They not gonna mess with us at all.
Hey, get Sirach 25 and 20. Because I don't know the brother, But the brother, he probably do that often. That's why he can do this unscripted. He just said them few words and just sat back and let her do her thing. Read this.
Ecclesiasticus 25, verse 20. Come on. As the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged.
So climbing up a sandy way is something that's very hard and challenging to an old man, to the feet of the aged. Old people feet hurt. It is what it is. Yeah. Right? Read.
So is a wife full of words to a quiet man.
You gonna make that man head hurt. You gotta be quiet. You just talk. That's challenging to this man. That's why brothers go to the bar when they get off, or they sit in the driveway for a little while. As soon as he pull up in the driveway, he's sitting there, she calling him. Just yap. So the gem of the week, be quiet, sis.
Y'all praise the Most High. Sisters, understand, don't get it twisted. Y'all know what it is, man. We love our sisters. We love our wives. We love our daughters. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not what your mind is going to try to make it into being. Right. What y'all have to understand is, as a woman's place, a woman's role is not to be all talking over the man and trying to usurp authority and be full of mouth. That's not what you want to do, all right? You want to be that patient, silent, loving woman and that pillar of rest to that man. All right, so that's y'all gem of the week. And y'all know we're going to get back into the topic, but we can't get back into this topic without playing this. And this is actually going to be our commercial break. So use the bathroom, grab your libations. Do not turn this stream. You do not turn this stream off. All right, because we're coming back with more fire on Let's Talk Truth.
You have your license and insurance?
Sir, I have to tell you, I do have a firearm on me.
Don't reach for it then. Don't pull it
I'm
out.
happy to pull it out.
Don't pull it out.
I wanna talk about Trayvon. Zimmer stalked him down, murders like Jason. Tamir Rice, murder for playing with a fake gun. White America, where we getting all this hate from? Now I lay me down to sleep, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. Ooh, tears falling for Ayanna Jones. I bet she said that prayer before the cops raided her home. 7 years old, had to Google her smile in my phone. Her princess gone, Lord, give me power to right this wrong. No, can't let my anger get the best of me. How we fixing this? The Bible got the recipe. I'm prophesying, but your people isn't hearing me. My eyes hold back cries.
Hell no. The time for remorse would have been when my husband was yelling to breathe.
Oh, hell no. This can't be real. Killed in front of his wife and kids like his life ain't his. Them damn devils. Kill for Lando Castile. That cock dirty like a man knows crack kill. And those facts real, I'm hot right now. I went down to St. Louis when they shot Mike Brown. Hands up, don't shoot, or they Glocks might sound. You kill another one of us, we burn the block right down. I'm saying, in St. Louis when they protest. The sons of Jacob when they wake up don't take no mess. But that's only when it's tragedy. Then after a week or two, my people going back to sleep. I'm prophesying, but it's like your people mad at me. My eyes hold back crying, cause it's sad to see. In America, we living with no luck, no wealth. They murder Eric Garner, screaming loudly, your breath. Now I'm screaming proudly, America, go yourself. America keep hurting us, then why stuff go left? But if stuff go left, who says that it can't go right? But they unrepentant Israelites. This ain't your fight, this ain't your fight. The Christ they serve, it ain't your Christ. They celebrated Thanksgiving, being thankful like these whites ain't the same ones who killed the Indians. They got plenty sins, yeah, they kill many men. Then 4th of July, y'all be getting in. You were slaves being raped, not independent then. I'm prophesying, but you holding on to white supremacy. My eyes hold back crying, cause yours dim to see. Thus said the Lord my God, feed the flock of the slaughter. who possess or slay them, and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. And their own shepherds pity them not. For I will no more pity the inhabitants of the land, saith the Lord. But lo, I will deliver the men, every one into his neighbor's hand, and to the hand of his king. And they shall smite the land, and out of their hand I will not deliver them. And I will feed the flock of the slaughter, even you, O poor the flock. And I took unto me 2 staffs, the one I called Beauty, and the other I called Bands, and I fed the flock.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Truth. Hey, Captain Hoshaya, shout out to Capo, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Capo. He said something very heavy in his song. He called Amerikkka Amerikkka.
Hit the bomb!
Amerikkka.
This is America.
Why y'all think that is? Because guess what? These people continuously kill us down in the street.
That's
no
right.
justice, no peace. Now, is somebody somewhere at home thinking, that's not in the Bible? That's not in the Bible. You don't think that's in the scriptures? Let's find out. Get that real quick. Matter of fact,
Let's go.
yeah, get Leviticus 26:17. Let's get that
You
real
gonna
quick.
learn
Book
today?
of Leviticus, chapter 26, verse 17.
Uh-huh.
And I will set my face.
Matter of fact, start up.
Bring it out.
Verse above it.
Verse 16. I also will do this unto you. I will even appoint over you terror, consumption, and the burning out that consume the eyes.
What I want you to do is I want you to start up at 14.
Verse 14.
So we can get the premise. Why is God saying this? Read what you got.
But if ye will not hearken unto me, and will not do all these commandments.
Do what?
Do all these commandments.
The same commandments that your pastor told you was done away with. The same commandments that somebody told you was impossible to keep. Let's see how God feels when we break them. Come on.
And if ye shall despise my statutes, or if your soul abhor my judgments, so that ye will not do all my commandments, but that ye break my covenant, I also will do this unto you.
What he gonna do?
I will even appoint over you terror.
What did God do?
I will even appoint over you terror.
He says he appointed over us terror.
That's
But who
right.
America teach you the terrorist is? Ishmael? The eastern the nations from the eastern hemisphere and the sub-Saharan or whatever. But guess what? It's showing you who the real terrorist is. These people. The so-called white man is the largest terrorist on the face of the earth.
Homegrown terrorists.
America was built on the blood of slaves. Man, y'all know, I was talking to somebody recently. Y'all know before there were movie theaters, before there were Coachellas, before there was OVO Fest, there were public lynchings.
He ain't lying.
Where the other nations came to watch black people get hung on trees
For entertainment.
purposes. This is somebody think we making it up. No, it's not made up. God says he appointed this terror over us. Why? Because we broke his commandments. Let's see what that terror looks like. Come on.
Consumption and the burning are.
Jump down to verse 17.
Verse 17.
Let's go.
And I will set my face against you.
Come on.
And ye shall be slain before your enemies.
You shall be what?
Ye shall be slain before your
What
enemies.
does it mean to be slain before your enemies? Meaning the people that God sets up over us will kill us, slay us, murder us. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
Right.
Why? Because of our disobedience. Come on.
They that hate you shall reign over you.
They that love you.
They that hate you shall reign over you.
Officer, I'm not understanding. How is it that our people have it fixated in their mind that America loves them when God is making it plain and clear that the people who are reigning over you hate you? Hate.
You know
These
how?
people hate
Christianity. That's
Yep.
how we gotta go at Christianity.
Right.
Remember, they made people like Nat Turner. When they established the black preacher, the black pastor, they say, teach them this. Don't worry about none of this. Teach them these things. And make them understand that this is of God for y'all to be slaves. This is of God for us to do these things to you. And guess what? It's going to be all right in white Jesus. As long as you believe That's all you got to do. Christianity is the reason, even for today, because what they teach to love your enemies. When the Bible is talking about the enemy of your people, your neighbor, they teach to forgive. So now our people, the first thing they do, they get on the news, just like Amber Geiger, just like the black judge, they say, "Oh, I forgive you," and
his family, their brothers and sisters, they wanted to go give her a hug. We forgive you.
Christianity is the reason why.
Yep. Right. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show them what you mean by Christianity. IT, go to Google real quick. Or go to Google, search Caesar Borgia, and go to images. This is why black people think the way they do.
That's some evil stuff.
The Negro. All right, bring it over. Scroll up so they can see what you search, because they think you search Jesus. He searched Caesar Borgia. And then click the third image. What'd that tell you?
Hey, and he searched Caesar Borgia, not Jesus.
Exactly.
So why is this? This is a white man who looked like Charles Manson. He popped up. Why does he pop up as Jesus when he lived in like the 1400s?
Scroll down. Let's see what else. Another one. Because they click that one to the left. This picture right here is the one.
That's the one.
This is the one.
Not my G.
With the brown hair pulled back.
Right.
That's the one, bro. Somebody crying right now. Hey, get it off the screen. Get it off the screen. Get it off the screen. Get it off the screen.
Angels is singing. Lord.
Take the prisoner back to the dungeon before our people lose their mind. Right. Now I'm going to show y'all. The same people that look like that is why you confused about this. Play the video.
Alabama police are refusing to release the body cam footage of the fatal shooting of an unarmed black teenager, Jabari Peoples, claiming that it would impede the investigation. Most likely because they know they're covering up some bullshit and the video is damning evidence of police brutality. Jabari and his friend were chilling in the car at the park when police approached them saying that they smelled like grass. Police then tried to arrest Jabari and claimed that he was resisting and ran to retrieve a weapon from his car. However, witness statements say that there was no resisting and there was no weapon at all. Not only that, Jabari was shot in the back, proving that he was no threat to the officer. If police were telling the truth, why would they feel the need to hide the body cam footage? These shootings happen all the time. That's never stopped them before. Not even showing the video to the parents of the victim? Obviously something wrong is going on here.
Jabari Peoples, there's somebody at home thinking to themselves right now, this stuff, this don't happen to us still today. This was just a couple days ago.
Right.
This was a few days ago. Our brother Jabari Peoples, 18 years old, was shot and killed while in police custody.
Message.
And the witnesses that were there have made it explicitly clear that he was not resisting and he did not have a weapon. So our people, I know Jabari Peoples, his father, all them been speaking out at the different press conferences like we always do. They want to know, where's the footage? Where's the footage? We want footage. We want footage. They're not releasing that footage to you Negroes. What make you think they're going to do that? So that they can show you their evils even more? We're trying to show you through the scriptures that these things are going to happen to us. What's the name of the title? America, the land of the free and the home of the slave.
That's right. Let me ask you this, though. Does it really matter if they get the footage?
Right. They got our people got to see it to believe it.
Because they had the footage of Rodney King.
Right.
And just like what we're about to go into now, they had the video of this brother Manuel Ellis in Tacoma, Washington. Bring that up.
Hey, so look, just so we make sure we all following now, what we're going over in this part is police brutality. We're going to break up the different forms of oppression that black people face in America, starting with the police brutality and how they treat us. They murder us without guilt. All right, like the officer said.
First, we begin tonight with just released video of the Manuel Ellis arrest, the African-American man who died while being arrested in Tacoma. His death at the hands of police bring new calls tonight for justice and police reform.
Pause. Like you said something heavy. You notice the wording, the rhetoric. They said he died while in police custody.
That's some evil
He died
stuff.
while in police. What does that mean? That means they killed him. And you got pull up where they said what they tried to cover up his cause of death with. Are they gonna? She gonna say it on here?
No. They're not gonna say it, but I'm gonna pull it up.
All right, you got it now.
They said that his cause of death was due to meth and a medical condition, a heart condition, not him being choked out by the officers.
Oh my God. Let's see what the video says. Did he die because of his health, or did he die because of this?
And the title of the video says, video contradicts claim that no one choked Manuel Ellis.
Right.
Show the video.
First, we begin tonight with just released video of the Manuel Ellis arrest, the African-American man who died while being arrested in Tacoma. His death at the hands of police bring new calls tonight for justice and police reform. King 5's Kristen Ayers joining us live with our top story. Kristen, based on that video, an attorney for the Ellis family is now calling for Tacoma's chief to step down. Is that right?
Yes, Joyce, that video was actually shot by a passerby, and in it you can see as an officer briefly uses a chokehold technique on Manuel Ellis while a second officer uses a taser on him, even though authorities and attorneys for the officers have previously denied that either of those things happened.
Stop.
It
said the attorneys and the officers denied, so that means it was in court, and it said nobody choked him. Play the video.
The most recent video released of Manuel Ellis's deadly encounter with
Nobody
Tacoma
choked him. No,
police
go back
officer.
and pause it.
They're gonna show it. They're gonna do it.
Okay.
They're gonna zoom in and everything.
Play it.
This is America.
This is the most recent video released of Manuel Ellis's deadly encounter with Tacoma police officers March 3rd. We slowed the video down. You can see an officer pull Ellis backward in a brief chokehold. Then you see Ellis raise his hands once and then a second time. The video contradicts what attorneys for the 4 Tacoma police officers said in a statement last week. Quote, "No one choked Mr. Ellis," the attorney's statement said. Not at all.
Clearly, based upon this video, that's not true.
The attorney for Ellis's family says it also contradicts statements the Pierce County Sheriff's Department has made. On June 4th, spokesman Ed Troyer
Hey, man,
flat
get the
out
scripture, man, because he flat out what? Play. He said he about to say something. They flat out what?
denied that Ellis was tased.
Flat out denied.
Wait, so they lied about him being tased and choked, and they did both of it.
Exactly, and they did it without, they don't feel no type of way. Yeah, we lied to you. We lied to you about everything else.
Are you
Hey,
serious?
while Officer Jonah getting the scripture, pull up the verdict of the Manuel Ellis case. What's that?
This ain't right.
Yeah, get Psalms 58:3. Oh my God, Jesus.
Oh my God.
Psalms 58 verse 3.
Book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 3. Come on. The wicked are estranged from the womb.
These people not right from the moment that they born. Read.
They go astray as soon as they be born.
Listen.
Speaking lies.
Bro, that's the Lord is making it. It doesn't get any clearer than this. He's saying the moment they are born, the moment they come out of their Edomite mother's womb, from their Edomite father's sperm, they are already evil. They're already evil. The moment they come out, they evil. They've been evil since before they came out.
That's some
Look at your
evil
forefather
stuff.
Esau. He been warring with us since the moment he was conceived. It says these people born speaking what?
Speaking lies.
Born speaking lies. If they crying, they lying. They whining, they lying. If they talking, they lying. If they looking at you, they lying. If these people are breathing, they are lying. So don't be confused when they lie to you about really happening to our people.
Hey, now get Zechariah 11:5. That was the name of Captain Hoshiah's song. Get that before we show what was the verdict with the video proof, with the news and everybody saying that the attorneys and the officers was proved wrong, that they was caught in a lie. Read that.
Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5. Whose possessors slay them.
Because this is still the home of the slaves, so we're still a possession. Read.
And hold themselves not guilty.
Now pull it up. Show that on the screen. People keep thinking the Bible was back then. No, it's now. Read that.
Timothy Rankin, Matthew Collins, and Christopher Burnbank were acquitted on charges related to the 2020 death of Ellis, who was shot, beaten, and restrained.
So you said it earlier, wording. They were acquitted on charges of the death of Ellis, who was shocked, meaning he was tased, he was beaten, and he was restrained, but they didn't do it. They're not guilty of it. It happened to him, but they're not guilty of it.
Come on, man.
And they got off. They hold themselves not guilty.
Yep, this is America. Get Lamentations chapter 4. Get Lamentations chapter 4. Y'all got to understand, this is bred in them. From the moment they born, all they know is murder, murder. The devil. Kill, kill. Lamentations chapter 4, they hunt our steps. Verse 18.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 18. Come on. They hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets.
They hunt our steps. They hunt our steps. Y'all think they only hunt deers, ducks. This same gift and skill that they got for hunting and killing, they use it for you Negroes. It says they hunt our steps that we can't even what?
That we cannot go in our streets.
Because the story is Ellis and another friend were walking in the street.
They said he was delivering pizza in the neighborhood.
Delivering pizza. He was working.
Delivering pizza in the neighborhood. And the white man, what they said, the white man going white man.
White man going white man. He gonna keep it white. Because if it ain't white, it ain't right. It says they hunt our steps that we can't even go in the streets. Come on.
Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled.
Guess what these things show you? Guess these curses show you that our end is near. Guess what the time of the Gentiles is almost fulfilled. Yeah. The Lord is using, he's using these oppressive tactics that they're, get Hosea chapter 5, verse 15. Everything that's happening with our people is for a reason. It's not just because God likes watching black people get killed by police. It's for a purpose. What is that purpose? What you got?
Hosea chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
Until they what?
Till they acknowledge their offense.
Until they acknowledge their offense, God is going to continue to allow his people to be oppressed by the wicked who is his sword. So that should tell you, what should we do? In 2025, what's the solution to our problems? How can we end police brutality? By seeking God's face. Get that in Job chapter 36. Yeah. Job chapter 36, verse 15. Yep.
That's a fire. Book of Job, chapter 36 and verse 15. Come on. He delivereth the poor in his affliction.
Guess what? The Lord will deliver the poor. He will, because it says in their affliction, they're going to what? Seek him early. When we begin to seek God, then he will deliver us. Just like in Egypt, when the Israelites were crying for the Lord to say, guess what? He sent Moses, go get my people up out of there. Tell Pharaoh to let my people go. It's the same thing God's going to do again. All right,
and openeth their ears in oppression.
He openeth our ears in oppression. These type of things God uses so that when you turn on shows like Let's Talk Truth, Precept Upon Precept, Writings on the Wall,
We in this building.
Escaping the Plantation 2.0, Friday Night Raw, Lions Den. There's so many radio shows that all these shows got. Fix Your Face, Hammer Time. When you turn, the Book of Our Fathers, what's this? Wisdom Crieth Out. All these shows our leadership has put in place for our people. Once they go through that oppression, they click on YouTube. Now they learn the truth. All right? He shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free.
Why the Christian church ain't talking about these things? Because, again, they're the reason why our people is lured to sleep. It's their fault. Why they not bringing this out? They're with the same Bible, but they are apart. They made that covenant with death. They made a covenant for our people to continue to be put to death. So all you Christian pastors and those who side with them that come against the Israelites, you wicked apologetics, it's all y'all fault that our people is lured to sleep and continue in this cycle, and all they do is cry, and the Esau, the white man, they get off, and the cycle is just repeated.
Yep. Exactly. So this is one example of how America continues to destroy and oppress black people. There's somebody thinking, okay, police brutality, that's all y'all got? That's all y'all ever talk about, police brutality. What if I told you the same doctors who you go to every week, for your dialysis and for your weekly trainings and blood samples, and who you probably even go give plasma to because you don't want to go to work? Let's see if they love you. What? Pull that up.
Kidney transplant policy spurs lawsuits claiming racial discrimination.
It is 2024. We're going to see what's going on with our people when they get behind those walls in the hospital.
Claiming. See, it's wording.
Exactly.
Claiming racial discrimination. Go ahead.
A growing number of lawsuits claim the nonprofit that administers the nation's organ transplant network used a racist calculation to require black people with kidney failure to be sicker before they could receive a transplant.
Read that again.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
A growing number of lawsuits claim the nonprofit that administers the nation's organ transplant network used a racist calculation to require black people with kidney failure to be sicker before they could receive a transplant.
Bro, what does it sound like? What does it sound like? They're saying they purposely allow black people to suffer and die before they come step in to help. That sound like a country that loves you? Or that sound like the same country that said you so-called black men and black women are 3/5 of a man?
This is America.
Is this the same country that said black people don't feel pain? A lot of our people don't know that. Y'all understand? Y'all know how they have lab rats and they do different scientific experiments and testings. And just like what kids do, you know, little bad kids, if they see a bug or something, they'll put it in a cup and, you know, do God knows what to it to see how many different ways can you unalive a water bug. Message. Or like our people that they do it to animals. They do it to whatever they can find. These same type of tactics, rituals, and torments, they use on our people, even to this day. They want to see how long can black people live with kidney failure before they jump in and help them. If that's not oppression, I don't know what is. Put the article back up.
At least 10 lawsuits have been filed against United Network for Organ Sharing, which oversees the nation's network of organ transplant programs at hospitals in federal courts across the country since April 2023.
Scroll up. The other way. Yeah. Get the calculation. Let's see what that calculation is.
The calculation used to determine transplant eligibility, which the Organ Network directed hospitals to stop using 2 years ago.
Yeah, but how long were they doing it? Go ahead.
Adjusted a key marker of black patients' kidney function based in part on a false assumption that black people have more muscle than other racial groups.
A false assumption that black people have more muscle. Go ahead.
The lawsuits claim. As a result, black patients with kidney failure were forced to wait longer and become sicker than non-black patients to receive a kidney transplant or to be added to the wait list for one.
That's all we need on that. So it's not enough that your kidneys don't work. You already have kidney failure. They're like, you know what? These is white kidneys only. So you're going to wait longer, damn near die. Some people did die, and then we can give you a kidney.
I don't get it.
But you know what they probably be doing? Black people probably have one kidney that's failed, right? So they're going to let them die because the other kidney that might be healthy, they're going to give that to a white person. Just harvest it. And it's 2025. We know things like the book Medical Apartheid. We know what they did with Henrietta Lacks. We know how they got all of their discoveries and all of that stuff from experimenting on our people. So the term they have is medical racism. That's just another form of oppression. And so it's way more than police brutality. This is war. It's many trains. The white man got many trains of oppression for our people. Go ahead.
Yep. So here it is. I'm looking at during American slavery, white enslavers needed a moral justification for brutalizing black people. One way they did this was by promoting the false idea black people had thicker skin or less sensitive nerves. Black women were less likely to suffer during childbirth, and enslaved people didn't feel pain like whites. So whipping and torture were tolerable. These are the things that these people literally convinced themselves of about you. They literally convinced themselves that black people don't feel pain. One of them, you notice they mentioned this during childbirth. Why do you think the black woman dies at a disproportionate rate compared to white women when giving birth, when in a hospital? I remember somebody even said one time, black women during childbirth is the equivalent to a black man in the hands of police custody as it pertains to the chance of dying. Damn. Their chance, or a black woman, when you land on that hospital bed, you just don't understand how close you are to death. Damn. Because not only are you literally close to death, because Genesis chapter 3 tells you the amount of sorrow and pain that's going to come with it. But you in the hand of your oppressor, and they can do anything to you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Message. Why do these things happen? Because we broke the commandments. All right, we got a prime example of that. Pull that up.
Across the country, black babies are more than twice as likely to die than white babies. That's according to the CDC. We got local numbers from Nurture KC, and they show every week there are a little more than 450 babies born in the metro area. Out of those, 2 or 3 of those babies will die before they turn 1. 87 will be born early, increasing their risk of health complications. Now, a new study has found the chance of survival nearly triples if a black baby is cared for by a black doctor. KCTV5's Casey Jones is looking into how the disparity.
You heard what she just said? The baby is 3 times more likely to survive if cared for by a black doctor. So what did they tell you was happening with the other doctors? They don't give a damn.
They just letting them die.
They letting these babies die. These people are telling you in your face what's happening in these hospitals. Let's get it out of the scripture real quick. We'll go back to the video. Get Ecclesiasticus chapter 41, verse 9.
Let's go.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 41, verse 9. Come on. And if ye be born, ye shall be born to a curse.
What are people born to?
A curse.
You're born to a curse. A curse is not a good thing. You know, sometimes we ask our people, is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? Oh, no, it could be both. Depends on how you look at it.
Are you serious?
No, a curse is a bad thing. It says, if you be born, especially in this country, America, and everywhere, because we slaves everywhere, it says we born to a curse. We're born to our punishments and our judgments that God decreed years ago. Come on.
Yeah. And if ye die, a curse shall be your portion.
And if ye die, a curse shall be your portion. Why do you think Moses said, curse shall thou be when thou comest in or when thou goest out? The fruit of our body is cursed. But these apologetics got the nerve to say that Deuteronomy 28 is not a book of prophecy. It's not prophetic. Okay, well, why is this happening in 2025 then if it's not prophecy? If our people not being born to a curse in 2025 is prophecy, explain that then.
Why is America's symbol the eagle when God said it years ago through Moses in Deuteronomy 28?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's not prophecy. It's not prophecy. Play the video.
Survival nearly triples if a black baby is cared for by a black doctor. KCTV5's Casey Jones is looking into how the disparity may be playing out in our local maternity wards.
Here in Kansas City and in Missouri in general, we have a very high infant mortality rate, especially per capita. You feel like it's been hurting?
Dr. Tracy Johnson is a mother of 3 and board-certified OBGYN at Truman Medical Center. She says while infant mortality rates have declined in recent years, the racial disparities have not. The latest data for...
Pause that. Let's look at the racial disparity, please.
Black babies. 9.8 of 1,000 will die before age 1. White babies, 4 of 1,000 will die before age 1.
So more than double. And mind you, this is not counting the Hispanics. They like to keep us separate from Hispanics, but black and Hispanic babies are the Israelites.
Yeah. Right.
So that number goes from 9.8 of 1,000 to God knows what, 15 out of 1,000 compared to their 4.
Right.
The Bible not a prophetic book? The Bible not a real book? Are we not oppressed in America? Does America love you? No, they telling you. Y'all don't think it's something to that? Y'all don't. You don't find that suspicious?
Are you
that
serious?
Our children, even just dealing with so-called black, die more than double of our heathen counterparts.
You don't find that
so-called
suspicious?
white men. The white men.
You don't find that suspicious?
Man, y'all brothers, listen, our people, y'all gotta wake up. Y'all gotta see this oppression, and you can't take it lightly.
That's right.
All right, so that's the medical field. All right, so move on to how they oppress us financially or economically,
You gonna learn
politically,
today?
through their laws, through their bills, through their decrees. Let's look up the most recent decree from your friendly neighborhood white man.
Let's go.
Put that up.
13 ways Trump's big, beautiful bill will impact black Americans.
That's what this Negro somewhere that has never heard of the big, beautiful bill. But guess what? Your president just signed a bill on July the 3rd. It's going to change some things around here.
Right before the 4th, right?
Yeah, right before the independence, he made sure that you get that pen working. But he said it's always good to get the pen going.
Yeah.
Scroll down.
Hell no.
Let's see. Scroll down. All right, hold on real quick. Scroll up. I'm trying to see. Just read that.
With all the talks about President Donald Trump's Big Beautiful Bill Act, it's time we take a deep dive into what's really at stake for Black Americans.
What's really at stake for Black Americans the day before the 4th of July, Reed?
The Republican-led Spending Act is one step closer to reaching the finish line after a tie-breaking vote in the Senate passed the legislation back to the House of Representatives for final
In other
approval.
words, the Republican-led Spending Act, Esau is saying, you know what? We're going to change how we spending money around here. Although we're printing the money every single day, although we're filthy rich and we're swimming in money,
You're right.
we got to change some things around here. Oh, it's too much money going to the Black community. It ain't no way these folks got Jordans, they got houses, they got, we finna change
Are you
something.
serious?
We going to change how this money is being used. All right, scroll down. Right, the second paragraph.
After that, it's headed to Trump's desk for his signature. But although he boasts the nearly 1,000-page long bill with pride, dozens of revisions, bipartisan pushback, and months of deliberation should have folks on edge. With its hidden provision.
With this what?
Hidden provision.
So in this 1,000-page long bill, you know they say Black people don't read.
And that's 1,000 pages.
It's 1,000 pages, man. Negroes ain't taking a second to even think about this.
Right.
It says Donald Trump just signed something with provisions to do what?
With its hidden provisions and bold attacks to Medicaid and Pell Grant recipients. Here's everything you need to know before it's way too late.
So Donald Trump is signing something that's going to affect Medicaid and Pell Grants.
Right.
Nobody loves the Bible more than I do.
Tax cuts will hurt Black Americans.
Come on.
At the center of the bill is promised tax cuts for the wealthy. As the wealth gap in America continues to grow, Trump's tax cuts prove to be another handout for the richest Americans, most of whom are white, according to data from the Pew Research Center. Consequently, these cuts will increase the racial divide in the country. A 2024 study conducted by the Institute of Taxation and Economic Policy found corporate tax cuts disproportionately benefit white households because white people disproportionately own corporate stocks and bonds, unlike Black households.
What is he telling you? Donald Trump is signing paperwork to make sure that Esau gets richer and Black people get poorer.
Crazy.
And plain, just plain and simple.
This is his plan to make America great again.
Yeah, it is.
That's what he's doing. That's what this is all about. This is how he's making America great again. By blessing his white people and furthering the wealth gap and making the poor, oppressing our people. Go ahead.
Trump goes back on Medicaid promise. Remember when Trump said he wouldn't cut Medicaid?
Yeah, that was to get the Black people vote.
Well, guess what his bill purposes to do? That's right. Hundreds of thousands of Americans on
Black
Medicaid right, are at risk if the bill reaches Trump's desk. In the fine print, Republicans want to put stricter regulations on who qualifies for Medicaid and for how long. There's also a proposed $35 co-payment to patients using Medicaid services.
Guess what? Right now, it's set to where if you got Medicaid, Medicare, these things that Esau put in place, you can just go to the doctor and you don't have to pay anything up front. That's changing. If you ain't got no money on hand, you will not be seen. Well, so that don't matter if you got a job or not. If you don't have cash on hand, them people not going to see you. They not going to take care of you. No matter if your leg falling off, your thumb falling off, your ear falling off.
Let the BS go.
All right. Read.
Black Americans made up 21% of Americans on Medicaid in 2020, according to the Assistant Secretary for Planning and Evaluation.
Scroll down. I'm going to show you another one. Negroes ain't there. Because guess what? Now is the time where it's getting harder and harder to get a job. Because if they take away Medicaid, what does that mean Black people have to do? It means you have to get a job.
Right.
So now what do they have to do? Okay, we have to make getting a job harder. Why you think a lot of jobs now are starting to say college degree required or a related experience? So how a Black person gonna get a degree? We don't got scholarships. We don't produce scholarships in our community. You can't go to different Black neighborhoods where we got organizations that have scholarships for thousands of dollars that can help you get through school. The scholarships come from Edom. And because Black people don't get scholarships, they created something called Pell Grants. For those of you that have been to college, you know a Pell Grant is pretty much a guaranteed $3,500 a semester to give you a chance to go to college and change your life. Guess what Trump said? We not wasting that money no more.
Hey, and to go even further, it's not just about the college degree. Guess what? A bachelor degree means nothing today. A bachelor's degree is like an associate's degree.
Right.
You got to have a master's or above.
Yep. But guess what? They not paying for you to do it no more. Read that.
Pell Grant recipients in critical danger. Even before the bill, Trump was in talks of completely dismantling the Department of Education, or DOE, sending billions of dollars supporting American students up in the air. DOE is alive, although it's barely holding on. But that's not stopping Republicans from taking away $2.7 million in funding through this bill.
All right, so guess what, Negroes? If you ain't finished college now, or if you ain't almost done, you better hurry up. Because they finna make it to where they're not paying for you to go to school. I hope y'all understand this is not a joke. This is not a theory.
Right.
What they're telling you is they're about to stop paying for you to go to school. College will no longer be free. It's going to be merit-based. So it's going to be whatever you did leading up to college is going to determine if you get into that school or not.
Are you serious?
But they're going to make sure to keep it whites only because they give up. When we're in high school, in middle school, we don't got the best books.
Right.
We don't got the best computers. We don't got programs to help us become smarter. No. Guess what? They taking that money away. Scroll down. Adding an asylum fee. In brief, if you want to move to America, it's going to cost. It's going to cost you.
Sheesh.
It's going to cost you. All right?
More than a green card.
Mm-hmm.
This is America.
Scroll down.
Restriction on enforcement.
Mm-hmm. Read that.
If you thought Trump was getting away with too much in the courts now, just wait until the final bill reaches his desk. On page 544 of the bill, a hidden provision called the Restriction on Enforcement aims to append the checks and balances system officially. No court of the United States may enforce a Con 21 temp citation for failure to comply with an injunction or temporary restraining order if no security was given when the injunction or order was issued.
We running through this. We're gonna run through this. All right, scroll down.
Let's go.
Keep scrolling.
Come
Keep
on.
scrolling.
Attacks
Keep scrolling.
on
No, we
reproductive
don't care about that. I'm glad he's doing that. Y'all people, they think they should be able to abort their babies. It ain't gonna happen.
Cuts to food stamps.
What?
Cuts to food stamps.
What?
Cuts to food stamps.
If you watching this right now and you got food stamps, I'm here to tell you today.
Hit the bomb.
You know, our people listen when you talk with that voice. I'm here to tell you today that your food stamps about to be cut. They finna take that money. You getting that little 200, 300 every week, every month. It's over with.
Yeah.
It's over with. Because guess what? Esau, they're tired of putting their tax dollars in the black households. They want to keep more of that money for themselves. All right, scroll down. Oh, well, scroll up. What'd that say?
Stop the raids. ICE out of Colombia.
Guess what? All that money finna start going to the other money that they're gonna allow to go out is gonna go to the Department of Homeland Security, ICE, and Border Patrol.
Right.
So they taking the money from the food that you use to feed your children. They taking the money from that you were using to go to the doctor and get checkups, and they're gonna make sure they get stricter laws to keep blacks and Hispanics out of this country. Scroll down.
The hell.
But y'all want to vote, right?
This is America.
Scroll down. Scroll down. You know, you're trying to throw stuff in there. Scroll down.
Right.
Okay, that's all I want to get.
Hey, get Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 10. So
Let's go.
what this is doing is setting the stage for what's to come. It's setting the stage for famine, persecution, and so on and so forth that the prophets have been prophesying about. So when Trump is saying, let's make America great again, they counsel together in their think tanks, and they say, you know what? This is what we going to do. Read that.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 10. Let us oppress the poor, righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs
So
of the
that's
age.
covering our people. That's covering the old, the young, the widows, the single, the fatherless. That's covering all of that. Yeah. And the beginning of it is the big, beautiful bill. So things are going to get worse, and this is going to lead to that famine and persecution, which is going to further the destruction of our people. But remember, Trump is God's sword to punish us that we may repent. That's what it's all about. Go ahead.
Let our restraint be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing
So
worth.
it said, let our strength be the law of justice. You know what? We just going to pass, we going to make up laws and pass laws, in our favor until we can make America great again.
Come on,
until we can get it back to slavery legally. Get Psalms 94 and 20. So the prophecy is now coming to pass, and Esau, they putting a plan together. America is putting its plan together.
Yeah.
The home of the greed, where the rich get richer and they oppress the poor righteous man.
Right.
All right, and then it's the home of the slaves. Read.
Psalm chapter 94, verse 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee?
So guess what? The throne of iniquity is America, is Esau, the white man. Are they going to have fellowship with us? Are we ever going to be equal? Is equality ever going to happen? No. Read.
Which frameth mischief by a law?
Because they're going to continue to make up and pass laws. And you know who's going to support it? You know who's going to do the same thing that the black pastor did on the plantation? Christianity. The apologetics. They're going to say, no, this is good for us. We need to support. We need to vote. We need to do this, that, and the third so black people can continue to vote and follow along and be destroyed, led as a sheep to the slaughter. Go ahead.
Yep, exactly. Hey, real quick, IT, pull up the other one about that, about the big bill.
Let's go.
Pull up the other one. We're going to be real quick. We're going to be real quick as our time is running out. The other one, is that it? It should be about the times. The times. Right there. Scroll down. Scroll down to where it says reverse Robin Hood. I'm going to just show y'all what's about to happen. Scroll down. Scroll down. All right, scroll up real quick. You'll get that. Right there you see they're taking, up top is going to be what they're doing and how the rich are going to get richer. Scroll down. Now what you see right there in the yellow, scroll up some, right back up to the yellow right there is what they're going to do. They're going to be taking money out of Medicaid, taking money out of student loans, and taking money out of our child tax credit. So you've been used to getting income taxes every year. 2,000 a kid. Oh, we going crazy this year. Guess what? It's over with. All them little child tax credits and money they've been throwing you, stimulus checks, it's over. They taking $543 billion from tax credits. So stop expecting to get money in January. It's somebody right now that's planning their next year's vacation for the income taxes that they were assuming to get in January. Get that out of your mind. Scroll down. Scroll down to the reverse Robin Hood. It sounds like a football. That sounds like a Wildcat offense play. Right. Reverse Robin Hood. Read that. I mean, you put that over.
Reverse Robin Hood. 70% of the value of the OBBB tax cuts will be given to the top 20% of earners with annual incomes over $153,000.
Now, how many black people do you know personally that make $150,000?
Come on, man.
I probably don't know none.
Come on, man.
But this just go to show you. This just show you on paper what's about to happen. You Negroes are what's considered the poorest, and your oppressors are considered the richest.
Right.
But it's the land that you pledge your allegiance to, right? Oh, right.
The gap is about to get larger, man.
So look, we got to play this. So while this is going on, while Esau is making sure they change and they make sure the U.S. dollar is being given back to their communities and we stay poor, this is what black people are doing to pass the time. This is my favorite segment. That's why we can't skip it. Pull it up.
What the hell?
What the hell is this, man? Shout out to the bishop. He inspired this. What the hell is this? This segment is inspired by our leadership, man. What the hell is this? Because there's certain things that go on a day-to-day in America that make you say, what the hell is this? So while Esau is killing black people in the street, while they're murdering our babies in the hospital, while they're taking the money out of our communities, this is what the black man is doing. Put it up.
Come on.
The black man on damn TV shaking his hips for XXL.
Crazy.
It's the only thing you can think of. It's the only thing you can think of during all this oppression, during all this the torment that's happening with our people. All you want to do is get your tail on a stage, on a camera, and dance like a fool. Get that in Luke chapter 7. Get that in Luke chapter 7 real quick.
What the hell is this?
The book of Luke, chapter 7 and verse 31. Come on. And the Lord said, whereunto then shall I liken the men of this generation?
This is the men of this generation. The men, it's supposed to be a chosen generation. We're supposed to be raising up the 12 tribes of Israel.
Yeah.
But we got our brothers doing what?
And to what are they like? They are like unto children, sitting in the marketplace and calling one to another and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced.
But guess what? This are our people. They just want to dance. They just want to make a muck. They want to shook and jive. Condone foolishness. Nah, that time is over. That time is over, man. You got something you want to get on that?
Go to that Psalms 137.
Let's go.
Because America is Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, right? And what do they require of our people? Because I guarantee you go on Twitter or X, you get on Instagram, wherever you go to, because people use social media for news nowadays, you're not going to see the big, beautiful bill.
Right.
You're not going to see Iran gearing up for war with America and Israel and so on and so forth. You're not going to see those things. You're going to see XXL freshman freestyle. You're going to see the BET Awards. You're going to see all of these things what's going on with so-called celebrities. Read that.
The book of Psalms, chapter 137, verse 3. For there they that carried us away captive required of us a song.
So you know we came here on slave ships. We were carried here captive, right? And they required of us a what?
Of us a song. And they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, sing us one of the songs of Zion.
And now that has changed to the songs of Christianity, to the songs of our destruction. We sang about killing one another, hating one another. That's what we do. We singing and dancing, shucking and jiving. That's what we doing.
Yep. Get Psalms 44 and 14. This is what's going through the heathen's mind when we doing this. This is what's going through their mind. Psalms chapter 44 and verse 14.
Book of Psalms chapter 44, verse 14. Come on. Thou makest us a byword among the heathen.
Man, these niggas is crazy, man. These niggas is crazy. Come on.
A shaking of the head among the people.
All they can do when they see this, when they see the black men who they know supposed to be the kings of the earth, supposed to be the priests of the earth, supposed to be the leaders, supposed to be the ruling class. All they can do is shake their head. All right, so with that being said, get Romans chapter 13. We'll close it off here. We do got the Bible, the book of our fathers coming up next.
That's
right. But guess what, y'all? It's time for our people to wake up. America is not your home. America is not your rest. This is the land of the greed and the home of the slave. They don't care about you. That's why the Bible says we must do this.
Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Now that you know who we are, now that you know what's going on with our people and what's going on in the world, God says it's time that we what?
Awake out of sleep.
Awake out of sleep. How do we awake out of our sleep? Get that in 1 Corinthians chapter 14.
Let's go. You gonna learn today?
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 34. Awake to righteousness.
Do what?
Awake to righteousness.
So it's time for our people, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, to wake up and smell the laws of God.
Get the bomb.
Wake up and smell the laws of God. That's the only way you're going to wake up from this sleep, from this slumber, from this, what is it called, whenever our people be, they be sleep for long, but they, what is it called? I can't think of it. No, our people in the hospital and they're, and wake up from this coma of sin.
Right.
Why? Because our salvation is nearer than when we believed. Hey, IT, pull up the IT questionnaire. Pull up the IT questionnaire. All right, listen, that's it for today's show, but we are seeking your assistance to enhance our national broadcast. Kindly spare a minute to provide feedback by answering 5 brief questions.
Yes.
All right, make sure y'all subscribe to IUIC Arkansas so that you can be here every Friday for new episodes of Let's Talk Truth. Y'all know it's Friday. Y'all know what the TGIF Friday lineup looks like. We got the Bible, the Book of Our Fathers. We got Hammer Time. We got Fix Your Face. We got Friday Night Raw. All right, so this is just the beginning, man. So listen, Israel, make sure y'all preparing for the Sabbath. Stay in the spirit. Be back here next week for more on Let's Talk Truth.
Look, it ain't no love when you in Babylon. They show you no love. It ain't no love when you in Babylon. They show you no love. It's no love.